Reddit user OG Cheddar Goblin shared a trail camera image he received from a friend. The photo was taken by the friend's uncle's trail camera. The image shows a deer standing still, but directly behind it is a human-like figure. It could be someone wearing a hoodie, but what makes it unsettling is how close the figure appears to be to the deer. Normally, a deer wouldn't allow anything to stand that close without reacting. They confirmed the deer was real and appeared in multiple images from the same camera. The person, however, appeared only once. Was it really a person standing there, or something else? A group of friends was camping in a wooded area late at night when a strange sound echoed through the trees. One of them copied it as a joke. Take a look.
Wait, do it again.
Yeah.
Watch, it won't.
The exact same sound returned from deeper in the forest. They tried again.
Do it again.
Yeah.
Bug, you might be right.
That is not a fucking owl.
That's not
Do
an owl.
it one more time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then they noticed a faint shape to the right, standing still between the trees. The darkness and distance made it impossible to identify. Feeling a little creeped out, they eventually left. Could it have been an animal? What do you think? In October 2022, 25-year-old Rashe Carter disappeared while working a temporary job in Taylorsville, Mississippi. Before he vanished, Rashe told his mother he feared for his life, saying co-workers and unknown people were following him and threatening him. On October 2nd, he went missing. A trail camera later captured an image of Rashe shirtless in the woods, carrying a large stick. His family believes the photo suggests he was running for his life, though authorities say they found no clear evidence of a chase. On November 2nd, 2022, partial human remains were found in nearby woods and later confirmed to be Rashe's. Additional remains were discovered months later in different locations. Due to the condition of the remains, officials ruled the cause of death undetermined and said they found no definitive proof of foul play. Rashe's family strongly disagrees and has called for a federal investigation, pointing to his final warnings and the disturbing way his remains were found. No arrests have been made, and the case remains unresolved. This woman was walking along a forest trail late at night when she came across an unsettling sight. In the distance, 4 figures dressed entirely in white could be seen, each appearing to wear some kind of mask. Unsure who or what was out there, she quickly took a photo and left the area. Since the footage was later uploaded, it's clear she made it out safely. But whoever or whatever those figures were remains unknown. While exploring potential hiking spots on Google Maps, this person made a disturbing discovery. A satellite image showed a viewing deck surrounded by water, but something on the wooden floor immediately stood out. A dark red trail stretching across the wooden floor and down the walkway. At one end of the dock, a single figure appears to be standing near the edge, while another shape seems to be lying on the ground. No other people were visible. The origin of the trail is unknown, and there is no confirmed explanation for what the satellite captured that day. Could Google's satellite imagery have captured something sinister? A man was hiking through the Appalachian mountains when he suddenly felt as though someone was watching him. Unsettled, he began recording the surrounding trees with his phone. That's when he noticed something unusual.
What the fuck is this?
A dark figure appeared partially hidden behind some bushes. As the man moved closer, the figure ducked and vanished. When he reached the spot moments later, there was nothing there. Later, some viewers claimed they could see what looked like a second set of eyes deeper in the background. The figure was never identified. Was it just a prank, or could it be connected to the long and unsettling history of the Appalachian Mountains? Reddit user Jaxie Fried shared a photo taken during a November trip to Gettysburg. He and his wife had visited the area several times before and had even gone ghost hunting there earlier in June using basic investigation equipment. During the November visit, they returned to a bridge believed to be linked to the hanging of 2 Confederate soldiers. They took a few photos and then headed back to their car, as nothing seemed unusual at the time. Once inside the car, they reviewed the photos and noticed something unexpected. His wife had been standing to his left, looking in the same direction, and neither of them had seen anything like it in real life. To this day, they say they have no explanation for what appeared in the image, and believe they may have captured compelling evidence of the paranormal. A woman living near a wooded area stepped outside one night to take a photo of her yard. She aimed the camera toward the tree line to show how far her outdoor lights reached, not expecting anything unusual. When she checked the image, she noticed a faint face. The photo was later brightened to clarify details, and the face became even more visible. No one online seems to have an explanation, not even the usual camera glitch or optical illusion. Something is there. In 2013, this short video surfaced online. It was showing an unidentified object hovering over a parked car in the United States. The footage appears to be recorded at night from inside another vehicle. A beam of light can be seen extending from the object and moving across the car below. Some viewers identified the location as Port Huron, Michigan, close to Lake Huron, but some others claimed similar objects were reported in different parts of the country around the same time. No official explanation was released by the authorities, and the footage remains a mystery. This group was out enjoying a hike with their dogs when they stopped to take a casual selfie. At first, the photo seemed completely normal, until they noticed a strange detail in the background. On one of them, a hand appears to be resting on their shoulder, but according to the group, no one else was there who could have placed it. They claimed it was only the 4 of them on the trail that day, though that's impossible to verify. Looking closer, there also appears to be a white shape between the man in front and the person behind him, almost as if someone could partially be hidden in the frame, trying to make the image appear creepy with the extra hand. What do you think? While hiking alone in the courthouse wash area of Arches National Park, a man stepped onto what looked like solid ground, but in an instant, it gave way. His legs sank deep into wet sand, tightening around him as he struggled. The more he moved, the worse it became. Within moments, he was trapped, unable to pull himself free. As temperatures dropped and the sun began to set, the situation became dangerous. Spending the night exposed in the desert, cold, wasn't an option. He managed to activate his GPS satellite messenger and sent out an emergency SOS. Search and rescue teams responded quickly, using a drone to locate him in the vast landscape. When they reached him, the sand kept collapsing back into the hole as they dug, making the rescue difficult. After nearly 2 hours, rescuers finally freed him. He was cold, exhausted, but unharmed. Park officials later warned hikers that quicksand can form after moisture builds up in desert washes, and stressed the importance of carrying emergency devices, because sometimes the ground beneath you isn't as solid as it looks. On November 15th, 2023, Luke and Harry from the Surreal Explorers channel visited Cathedral Cave in Little Langdale, Cumbria. The site is a former slate mine dating back to the 1600s and is open to the public. They entered as daylight began to fade and set up basic equipment. Not long after, they started hearing sounds that didn't belong there.
Yo, I just heard that.
What was that? Was that thunder?
I've got goosebumps, man. I keep hearing that, man. What is that?
I think it's a plane, dude.
It's got to be a plane. We keep hearing a low rumble. I'm not sure if the camera's picking it up. Yo, dude!
Then, more followed.
I didn't hear that. Just listen, man. It sounds like distant screams, you know.
There's a bit, yeah.
It sounds like distant screams.
At one point, the temperature suddenly dropped in a specific area.
Did you feel that cold? Feel that cold? Feel that cold, man. Come here, come here, come here. Temperature's just gone right down here.
It is cold, dude. It is definitely cold,
Something has just come in. That has not happened this whole time.
That's chilly, dude.
None of their devices picked up anything unusual, but they both felt that something was off.
I'm debating just ending it, you know. I'm actually too scared for this. I keep hearing stuff, nothing's popping up either, which creeps me out even more.
Unsettled, they decided to leave the cave without finding a clear cause. This man was shocked when he reviewed footage from his trail camera. The camera captured a pale figure moving through tall grass. The image was taken inside a privately fenced area where no one should have been. That detail only deepened the mystery of who, or what, had been there. To this day, he has never discovered what his trail camera recorded that night. Late at night, a man was crossing a bridge known locally for strange sightings. During his rides, he always records the journey with his helmet camera. The road was empty and silent, until this happened. Suddenly, an old motorcycle sped past him at high speed. As it passed, he turned to look back, but there was no rider. The motorcycle's headlight had been clearly visible as it approached, yet seconds after passing him, it vanished completely into the darkness of the bridge. Locals say this isn't the first time. People from nearby areas claim to have seen the same thing, an unexplained motorcycle that appears after dark and disappears without a trace. Do you believe this is true? While driving on a highway in Joshua Tree, California, someone noticed an out-of-place sculpture beside the road. When they stopped to check it out, there were no signs or permits explaining who put it there or why. The structure was standing completely alone in the desert. It didn't seem to belong there at all. They posted a video online, and the mystery quickly drew attention. Some people thought it looked demonic. Others believed it was just modern art. Most suspected it might be marketing for a new video game. But in the end, no one could say for sure where it came from or what it was meant to be. A group of hikers near a remote village in the Kandahar mountain range noticed what they first thought was a large animal moving along a rocky ridge. That idea changed when it suddenly stood upright. They took several photos to zoom in and couldn't believe what they were seeing. Stories of giant humanoid figures have existed in this region for generations, often linked to remote valleys and cave networks. The hikers said they heard slow, heavy footsteps before the figure appeared, and estimated its height to be roughly twice that of an adult man. Locals claim similar sightings have happened before, but this is the first time photographs were taken before the figure vanished. But skeptics agree that from the photos, it's hard to tell the size. Is it really a giant? While hiking in the woods, a Reddit user came across a terrifying sight. From a distance, the size and shape made them think it was a real body, so they carefully moved closer, expecting the worst. But when they finally saw the face, they realized it was just a life-size decorative Santa mannequin. Relieved, they took a photo to show others just how unsettling it looked in the middle of the woods. Honestly, wouldn't you think the same if you saw this? Rosa was outside with her family in Mexico when during the night, something unusual appeared in the sky.
Es un tsunami, boludo. ¿Se siente el frío? ¿Sienten?
No. Ay, no, vamos adentro, chicos.
Yo dije algo paranormal, ahí viene el ovni. Bueno.
No, boludo, mirá lo que es eso. La estrella. Las estrellas, mirá.
¿No sienten el frío que está viniendo?
Sí. Ay, sí, pará, vamos adentro, chicos, dale.
Esto es súper raro, amigo. Sí,
Mirá.
boludo, es una...
Mirá, Chicos, vamos mirá.
Es
adentro. No.
una capa. Yo justo dije, uy, parece...
Ay, no. Mirá, mirá, avanza rapidísimo. What the fuck, chicos.
Se está haciendo de día.
Boludo, ¿qué
Justo
onda?
que necesitamos que algo paranormal pase.
Mira, son 2 capas de nube. ¿Te diste cuenta? ¿Te diste cuenta o no?
Sí.
Boludo,
¿Se
¿qué
siente
onda?
el frío como bajó?
Sí. Mira cómo.
Si cae nieve me cago.
¿Cómo va a caer nieve?
No, pero boludo.
Boludo.
Vino un frío de golpe, boludo.
Sí, te estoy diciendo, refrescó de golpe.
¿Estás firmando, Ro?
Sí, sí,
Mirá
tira
ya
onda.
cómo se ve. Mirá, vení más de acá, Ro, a grabar. Como de acá.
No, mira, ya las estrellas.
Mirá las estrellas ya como... ¿Se dieron cuenta de que la daga del norte ya no apunta al norte? Ni la cruz del sur.
Nube, loco, qué raro.
Ay, boludo, tengo miedo.
Fin del mundo. Nos teníamos que juntar los 4 por eso.
Amigo,
Ay, boludo, minuto y medio, y mirá qué pasó.
de la
No.
nada se cubrió todo el cielo de esa nube.
Es como la escena de Harry Potter que tipo cubren todo el castillo para proteger tipo.
Mal.
Yo lo veo como...
A large, dense cloud mass suddenly moved in and covered the entire night sky. It didn't behave like normal clouds. It arrived quickly, filled the sky, and then vanished just as fast. The video captures the cloud rolling in and out with no visible weather change before or after. It was the strangest thing the family had ever seen. Could this be a natural phenomenon they're not familiar with? A woman was taking photos of the forest for an art project when she later noticed something unsettling. After zooming in, a tall humanoid shape could be seen standing between the trees. The figure appeared to be cloaked in dark clothing. She stated that no other people were anywhere nearby at the time. Whoever was out there remains unknown. Could this figure have been part of some kind of ritual, or was it simply a hoax? Jesse runs a YouTube channel dedicated to drone exploration and aerial footage. During one flight over a remote mountain range, he noticed something unusual hidden beneath an abandoned railroad line. Intrigued, he later hiked out to the location to investigate it on foot.
Check it out, everybody. We are finally here. I have no idea what this place was, and I couldn't find any information on it on Google, YouTube, TikTok, you name it. My guess is there was probably a bunch of water here or some sort of reservoir, and my guess would be this is where the workers lived to like monitor the water. That's just my guess. If you have anything better, let me know. Let's see if we can make our way up here. We made it. There is nothing but junk, 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 and more junk in here. I don't know that I want to go walking around too much in here because there could be a bunch of rattlers underneath all this stuff. You can see a table, a bed over here. This would make for a pretty cool view though when it's raining. All the water coming rushing in over here. There's just tons and tons of stuff here.
The structure was built directly into the mountainside, partially concealed by the terrain. Inside, he found scattered objects that suggested the site had once been used, but for what purpose was unclear.
It almost looks like it could have also been somebody's house, but why would you build a house right here? Kitchen sink over there, maybe? Or a workbench? Oh, look at this. That is a very, very old phone. Probably 80s or 70s. If I was out here with a few more people, I would probably dig through some of this stuff. But there's always the chance of running into a snake, scorpion, or something that bites. And I'm not too fond of getting bit in remote places such as this. Pretty astonishing if you ask me. Maybe I'll have to go back into town and ask some locals and see if they can shed some light on this place.
Due to the risk of snakes and other wildlife, he didn't stay long. After searching for answers, Jesse found no public records or online references explaining the structure. To this day, its purpose remains unknown. In late October, a trail camera captured an unusual figure moving through a remote wooded area. The footage was recorded at 4:37 a.m., a time when no one would normally be there. The figure looks human, but its neck and arms appear unnaturally long and thin. It moves with a hunched posture, swinging its arms widely as it walks quickly. The camera's owner noted that the area is far from any road or trail. But without more details about the exact location, the footage remains a bit mysterious. Omar was working as a plumber around 4 in the morning at a residential property when he noticed a woman walking along a nearby trail. Then, something terrifying happened. He stepped out and recorded these videos.
Vine a dejar material en esta casa. Ya ahorita son a las 4 de la mañana y justo que me parqueo acá y pongo las luces y de aquel hoyo que está ahí, de ese hoyo, de ese árbol. Miren, es algo, me da escalofríos, le voy a decir, pero justo de ese hoyo he podido ver yo cómo una persona se metió, se convirtió. Fuck. Uy. A lo que vi la noche anterior o la madrugada anterior. Y miren, esto es un parque, prácticamente es un parque. Y ahí es donde mi troca, así como está ahí, se parqueó. Pero el hoyo es sumamente grande. El árbol es grande también. Aquí fácilmente cabe una persona. Yo pude ver claramente cómo la persona venía de acá. Pero en un abrir y cerrar de ojos, yo vi que se desapareció y vi la sombra claramente cuando se metió ahí. Yo pensé que era una persona que andaba caminando temprano. Ustedes saben que la gente sale a caminar temprano en estos parques. Pero lo extraño que ya nunca la vi, solo vi que se desapareció la sombra justo en el hueco de este árbol.
Omar said the woman looked like a full-sized adult, not a child or little person. Viewers were creeped out by a story, speculating that she might have been a witch or that the tree hole could be some kind of portal. Some think it might be a homeless person. But whatever it is, it's just scary. Earlier this year, a Reddit user shared a photo taken shortly after a car accident. Everyone involved had already exited the vehicle and was standing safely by the roadside. Still shaken, the user took 4 photos of the scene. Only one of the images turned out clear. In that photo, a figure can be seen standing near the driver's side door. According to the user, no one was standing there at the time the picture was taken. The figure appears human, resembling a man. What made the moment even more unsettling was the user said the figure reminded them of their grandfather, who passed away when they were 12. Adding to the mystery, the accident occurred near a cemetery. A woman was hiking in Fiji one morning when she heard unusual sounds coming from the sky.
Okay, I don't know if my phone will pick this up or not, but I've been outside for like 15 minutes. And the thunder sounds bizarre. What is that? I'm a 7th generation Floridian, and I have never heard thunder like that. What is that?
The noise resembled thunder, but something was different. She had heard it repeatedly before starting the recording. The woman, a 7th generation Fijian, had never experienced anything like it.
What is that?
After she posted the video, viewers offered several explanations. Some linked it to rare natural phenomena, while others suggested high-tension power lines in the area could be the cause. The source of the sound was never confirmed. A group of friends set out on a hike, expecting a calm day in the wilderness. But during the walk, they suddenly stepped into a patch of mud that behaved like quicksand.
Alright, I'm coming to help. Hold on.
Wait, damn it!
The thick surface tightened around their feet, making it extremely difficult to move.
We're just digging out, but you just can't pull it right out. Wiggle that foot.
You have to get out there. Okay. My shoe isn't coming with me.
Well, you may be shoeless.
I thought my leg wasn't gonna get out without being broken. It literally felt stuck like cement around it.
like quicksand.
Yeah.
For a moment, panic set in as they struggled to free themselves. Fortunately, after careful effort and teamwork, everyone managed to escape without injury. On December 10th, an unidentified object was spotted in the sky over Bogota, Colombia. Hundreds of people reported seeing it, and several videos were recorded from different locations. In the footage, the object appears to change shape as it moves across the sky. At least 4 clips show it from different angles, all capturing similar movement and transformations.
Papi, llegaron por nosotros, mire, papá. Yo creo en ellos, mira lo que yo todo aquí, que nos van a solucionar. Y ahora llegaron por usted, mire.
Llegaron por los que más tienen dinero en el Carolina.
¿Perdió, sí? Eso desde allá, mire, allá viene el problema. ¿Dónde? Por allá, mira así. Allá, gordo, sí. ¿Sabes quién es el gordo? Mire. 2:12 AM, aquí en el Rosal, se presenta este fenómeno. Mire. Aquí cerca de Bogotá, señoras y señores. Miren, se está yendo. Ay, marica. Ahí se está. Mire. Se fue, parce, se fue, se pilló, se fue.
The videos spread quickly online, but no official explanation has ever been given. people still wonder what they witnessed that night. And for more, watch this next one now.